So we got a few more things we're going to add here to this toolbox. One is this Braun Light. I got this. I've had this one forever. I have one in the truck.
Yeah, you know it's a magnet.
Yeah, it's got a magnet. He's right. So I've had, I don't know which one. I think I've had this one longer, and then it ended up in the house, so I bought another one for the truck. So that's going to go in this box. I don't know what the lumens are, but it's got three different. It's got the panel light here. You can press it again. It's low, and then it's got a light on the end. Like Henry mentioned, it's magnet. The only thing that's kind of a downfall is it charges via micro USB, which is kind of weird.
It turns green.
Yep, and it's got a little built-in light. He's right. So it's red, and then it'll turn green. And then the nice thing, too, is it's got an indicator right here for green, and then it turns red when it needs to be charged. So that's going to go in here. Whoops, turn that off. So we ended up with the same. This is just the regular old Pittsburgh, which these went up in price. This was 28 bucks for these. The regular old Pittsburgh half-inch drive. It's 7/16, it looks like. 7/16 to inch and a half, or 7/16 to inch and a quarter. So these are going to go in here. These are tried and true. I've had the set in my truck for over 10 years.
Yeah.
And, well, not in that truck. I've had that set for over 10 years. They work great. So we're going to put these in here. And then for wrenches, I've been kicking around the idea. I was looking at Ulsa, Icon, but I've decided on the Icons because they're just cheaper. And then I got the 10-piece set. This set goes from 10 to 19 because they have a 14-piece set that has 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it goes to 19. But for the price difference between that and this set, I mean, you don't really ever use those little ones. You do need an 8, which is in the other set, but the one wrench I don't think is worth the money because this thing was about $50 cheaper than the big set. So I'm going to just get the 8mm from Capri, and then you do need a 21, which neither set had a 21. So 21 we'll get from Capri also. So we're going to put these in here, and then we'll show you what it looks like when we're done. All right, so we stuck the light right here. So we put the half-inch drive sockets. Oh, there's Henry. We put the half-inch drive sockets here. So we did have to skip some pegs, just like all the rest of them. You have to skip some pegs. And then we put the wrenches, and again, we have to skip some pegs. So we left a spot for the 8, and then we have a whole bunch. So we'll put a 21 in here. We'll put a 27. We'll put a 30. And then we'll put the SAE wrenches back here. We may have to switch the wrenches because I think there's more of these pegs, and I'm not sure. So the SAE set will probably go here, and the metrics will be there. But there we go. So we're going to add a 27. We're going to add an 8mm, and then we're going to get the metric set of these half inches to go here eventually. And I think I'm going to do what I said. I'm going to take one of these pegs out and put a, I might not even have to take it out, put a socket rail. That way I can put like some of this little stuff in there.
Yeah, he's right.
So we're back here in front of the beginner set of tools. I got some more stuff to add, and then we'll bring it in and I'll show you how. I did have to do some rearranging, so I'll show you how I ended up doing that. So the first thing we got was, so for standard wrenches, again, I didn't really have a plan about what I wanted to get. I never actually looked at these because these were out of the price range, but these are the, whoops, that one's loose. It's the Milwaukee SAE wrench set, so it goes from 1/4 to 1 inch. The 1 inch just fell on the ground, but oh well. It goes from 1/4 to 1 inch. So these were actually out of my price range, but I was looking on Home Depot's website, and they actually had a deal. This was $100 for this set, and you got the Milwaukee picks. So I said in one of the earlier videos, I said that I was going to buy the channel lock picks just because they were cheaper, but I got these because it was a set. It was $109 for both of these sets, and this set is regular like $150. So I figured that was a really good deal, and I actually really like these wrenches. So these are going to go in for the SAE set. I got a Harbor Freight DeadBlow, just an orange DeadBlow. This is, if you saw a video I did a long time ago, one of them I broke, and then I had this warranted, so this was just laying around in the garage. So that's going to go in here. And then we got some Capri stuff. So we got the, let's see, what size is this? The 7/8 deep 3/8 drive, and then we have the 13/16 3/8 deep, and then we have a 21 from Capri and an 8 from Capri. So let me turn the camera around here and I'll show you what we did here. All right, so what I ended up doing was I moved the metric wrenches. They were here, but I moved them up here because there's more pegs. The SAE wrenches is a 15-piece set, so I needed the more pegs. So the SAE wrenches are going to go here. I did rearrange this a little bit. I liked moving these sockets here. And then what I discovered to do was I found this socket rail, and I just put all the stuff on it, and it just sits right here. And it's perfect. I didn't really want to cut on this box or anything, so I just put those there. That worked out good. And then somebody in one of my earlier videos made a comment that they have a video like this, and they put their plier rack over in this little spot. So I thought that was a really good idea. So I did that, and it works good because the plier rack was back underneath here. The plier rack was way over there, and it was just really hard to get pliers and stuff, and I didn't like that. So I like the plier rack being here, and it seems to work better, and it won't really move around that much. So let's get this other stuff loaded up here, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so we got the SAE wrenches here. Again, we had to skip some pegs just because, like, see this, like, hopefully you can see that. They're kind of overlapping, but that'll be fine. So then we have 4 spots here because we're going to get an 1 1/16, 1 1/4, or 1 1/8, and 1 1/4 is going to go here. And then we still got to get a 27 and a 30 millimeter to go there. Put the picks back here. We added these 2 sockets here, which work. These 2 sockets fit here pretty well. And then it gives us room for the 15/16 and the 1 inch, which will go here at some point. This can even move. And then put the hammer down here. And then I had some zip ties. And then this little case with electrical connectors go in there too. So it's coming along. This is probably going to be the last video of this for a while. Just because I haven't got anything else really in the queue to put in here. So as more things come, there'll be more videos coming out. But at least for now, it's probably going to be the last video for at least a month or 2. Oh, somebody wants to join. Hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. There's a membership page if anyone would like to become a member.